Hi, good morning. Another cloudy, rainy day here. Listening to that song, Never Rains in Southern California. That's where I need to move to. Anyway, I wanted to pop on here really quickly and talk, or at least show what I'm planning to read for the Wrath of Summer of Trek reading event, I believe hosted by the channel Reverend Reads. I am not what you would call a huge Star Trek fan, but my dad is. So that means as a child, I watched a lot of the original Star Trek. So I do have some Star Trek books. Don't ask me why. Childhood influence, I guess. Um, so I just wanted to share them to make sure that I had a note that I am supposed to be reading these. The first one is Star Trek The Next Generation Doomsday World. Now, Star Trek The Next Generation is a series that I did actually watch on some of it on TV, not under my dad's influence. Um, this one is called Doomsday World. Um, Data. Data was my favorite character from that series. I'm sorry, I keep knocking the computer. Star Trek The Next Generation Intellivore, Data again. Star Trek Next Generation The Devil's Heart. And then Star Trek Voyager, looks like book 16 in the series, featuring the character 7 of 9. This is a series that I did not watch, but I am aware of 7 of 9, and she seems like one of the most interesting characters, so that's why I picked this one up. And then I believe there is a nonfiction component to this reading event. Maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago, my dad and I were having a conversation, talking about, what we envisioned 2024, to look like various decades ago. And we were laughing and talking about, all the TV shows and cartoons that, at the time that they came out featured, amazing or fantastical or um, different products and things that didn't exist at that time, and they were so futuristic and out there. You're like, when will that ever happen? And so we were talking about some of the things that actually have appeared since those things come out, and how cool that is. And so I was at the Goodwill the other day and I saw this book and I had to pick it up. It's called The Physics of the Impossible, a scientific exploration into the world of phasers, force fields, teleportation, and time travel. And it actually has a number of references to Star Trek in here. So let's see if you can see the index there. So I think this is going to be an interesting read. I do believe I have maybe 2 more Star Trek books somewhere, but I have to make another video about it. My my reading is in a bit of chaos. I have tons of books and stored in various different places, and so I am organizing and figuring out what I'm going to do with the books. So I may add a couple, as the reading of it goes along, as summer goes along. And then if I see anybody, that's reading some books that sound interesting to me, I might pick those up as well. So if you're planning to participate in this reading event, let me know in the comments and let me know what you're reading, because I am a person who, if I see somebody else reading something cool, it makes me want to read it as well. Thanks and happy reading.